Fresh off the debate stage, former Pennsylvania Senator and 2016 presidential candidate Rick Santorum goes on the record. Good evening, sir.
Thanks for having me on, Greta. Great to be with you.
Senator, I don't write anybody off, and in 2012, against all odds, you surprised us all. You won the Iowa caucus. So tell me, what are you doing right now? I know you just debated, but what's your campaign strategy?
I won here in Colorado, I might add, and 10 other states. So the campaign strategy, I'm actually on a plane tonight, heading to Council Bluffs, Iowa, and we'll be there first thing in the morning and have 5 days, 5 full days in Iowa. We're going to be campaigning hard. We're going to be building out our grassroots organization. You know, all these polls, I mean, you saw the New York Times, if 70+% of the people haven't even made up their mind, and even I can guarantee you a lot of the ones that say they have are going to change. So I really believe that this is a very fluid process, and what we have to do is understand that the election begins February 1st. It's in Iowa, and if we can do well there, and I believe we will, then we're game on, just like we were 4 years ago.
You know, every year it's quite an interesting collection of candidates. This year is no exception, and you've got Governor Kasich of Ohio saying that he's fed up, and I assume that he's fed up with a lot of the name calling, and I assume that he's focusing on Donald Trump. Do you sort of share that I'm fed up view of Governor Kasich?
No, I don't. This is I always say don't try running for president at home. I mean, this is not an easy thing to do. It's a tough battle, and it's grinding, and it's day after day, and it's the media, all over you, and social media, which is even more brutal. And I can understand how it can wear on you, but I've been through this, and I was through it when I was really at the top. I mean, after I won the state of Colorado, we went to the tops in the polls, and had a chance to win this nomination, and the scrutiny that came with it. Let me assure you, came. And I can understand the frustration if you're not used to the intensity, but. One of the reasons that folks who ran before actually do well the next time is because once they go through that process, they have a better way of going through it the second time and coming out on top.
All right. In the very narrow issue of the economy or jobs, what is the single message you want voters to get tonight about you and the economy?
I'm going to make America the #1 manufacturer in the world again. We're going to create millions of new jobs. We're going to take them from China. We're going to lower emissions and greenhouse gases. Why? Because we're going to take it from one of the biggest polluting countries to one of the cleanest countries and move those jobs back here to America, create good paying jobs for American families, and focus our energy on making sure that the middle of America is strong again. All
right. Donald Trump says he's going to bring jobs back too. And I hate to go back to him, but he's the most obvious one since he's been so vocal about it. How do you differ from him on that?
Several things. Number one, we have a tax plan that's going to create jobs and not blow a $10 trillion hole in the deficit, which is what his plan does. I mean, it's a horribly inefficient. It's not a sound plan. We've gotten plaudits from Steve Forbes and Steve Moore and Art Laffer and so many others Grover Norquist, who've looked at this plan, love its efficiency, its job creation potential, but it particularly focuses on making manufacturing competitive. So we have provisions in there that specifically tailor to manufacturing to make it very profitable to move their businesses back here.
All right, Senator, travel safely to Iowa. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Greta.